Sick. I'm sick. Ecuador en la casa, Toronto en la casa, activo.
Riot's beats, make it funky, funky.
We outside, man. Banger. Let's get it. Yo, check it. Yo, Spanish kid in the 6, moving quiet, never met him. I stay off the socials, hate to talk, we just get him. I took a step back, they thought they won, had to let him. I focus Spider-Man, but right now I just feel like Venom. 1,000 watts, but no power, think that bro is dead. I told Mindy, they call me the cash, I don't need your bread. Un verso en español, will take your girl straight to my bed. And Chroma's wearing blue, but today we just seeing red. Keep on keeping tabs on me, your girl wanna hang with me. Scooper from her match crib like it's casual, so casually. Wrong move, it's a casualty, Chucky 3 Academy. Pull up, sweep the floor like a maid, moving tactically. Guru KD menu, play that new deep jandu. I bet my whole life on this game without a FanDuel. Shout out to my baddies, I wish that I could at you. I could hit the baddest bitch inside of Timmy's bathroom. She want the rock, I give her roll. I like it hot, she like it cold. Come on, gang.
All right, hello everyone. This is Josh, also known as Yashu. You're just tuning into another episode of the TLOY Talks podcast. You can get this on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Buzzsprout, much more. Yo, we're just gonna get this started right here. So basically, one of the most prolific artists in the Toronto music scene too has done a variety of genres that has changed the game too. You've probably seen so many music videos from him. And he's been performing all over and all that too, doing the damn thing and all that too, and just dropped a latest single too called Devil's a Liar and all that too.
Yeah.
Had his recent project Cholito's Way and the Love So Loud series and all that too. So no introduction today, but yo, we have Cholocash in the building right now.
What's going on, fam? Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. Love what you do, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
let's get it.
Yeah, man. I've been tapping into your style since 2021 all that too. We talked about it for a bit too, and then I know we connected a little bit too because Kevin, who I've had last time and all that too, last year and all that too. You guys
Kevin,
were
bro.
making waves and all that too. We talked about it, and we just made it happen.
Yeah. Shout out Kevin, man. Kevin's a goat. Let's just talk about Kevin right now. And let me just pull out the Ecuador flag
Yeah,
first.
man.
You know what I'm saying, gang?
Because I know you guys got Devil's a Liar and all that too. I know
Yes,
that's out right
sir.
now. I think Fatty Soprano directed the thing and all that, the
Yes,
video.
sir.
It was I think at the Ecuador soccer club and all that.
It was at GTA Soccer
Yeah.
Soccer Club in Vaughan. You guys make sure you pull up to that if you guys need to play soccer and stuff. That's
All right,
my
man.
dogs.
All right,
you know?
man. What was that vibe when creating that song and all that in terms of the creative process and inspiration? No.
I was pretty heartbroken still. I feel like every banger comes out when you're heartbroken or you're sad. You just make a fucking hit, And yeah, that was a good song. And I had it in the vault for a while, man. It was in the vault for almost a year, bro.
Yeah.
And I just kind of just put it out.
Yeah, man. And
Uh,
you worked with Kevin on it. He was doing
yeah.
I think the bass with the guitar on that too.
Yeah.
So how did that link up combine all the no?
So I seen Kevin's Instagram, right? Cause I seen mutuals followed him, and I looked at his page, and he's just bare guitar fucking reels, just and it's just so consistent, and so cool, And I'm like, this guy's sick, And then I follow him back, right? Or I follow him, whatever the follow situation is. I follow him, and he's like, yo, I used to go to. I'm like, what? So he used to go to my high school. I'm like,
Yeah.
no way. And he's like, yo, I fuck with you and da da da. And then ever since it felt great and felt mutual. So fuck with him,
Yeah, man. And because he's in a metal band and all that too, doing his thing and all that. He's I think 18, 19 and all that too.
He probably is so young, fam.
Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
is there ever a chance that you and him are gonna work on more music with the band and all that too? Or,
Oh, for sure. They already know I got the. I got that coming soon, bro. I'm learning.
yeah, for sure. And even playing other instruments too and things and all that too.
Yeah.
All right,
Nah,
man.
I want to learn to play guitar. Kevin's gonna show me how to play guitar just now. Still.
All right, proper, man. And I did some research and all that too. Primarily you grew up in Ecuador, in certain parts of your life and all that too. So how was your experience living in Ecuador throughout that part of your life? And what are some differences that you've noticed between living here and then living in Ecuador and all that?
Well, I didn't live there for that long. I stayed there for a couple months, here and there. But it's fun, man. Ecuador's lit. Ecuador's a good vibe, and just it was nice to be part of my culture, from young, And I got to experience everything from both sides and see the culture very different. And I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, and I think what's interesting too, like I know they have like some good food, like for the most part too. I think just like the spatial area and all that too, just like walking around is like
Yeah.
very unique too. Because like, it's not really a touristy like area for the most part too. Like you see like some
Yeah.
people like going to like Colombia or they're going to Venezuela and all
Mhm.
that too, like either for the
Yeah.
tea for other like things and all that too.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like even like life in Ecuador too, because like not a lot of people have like been there too. Like some people like seen
Mhm,
videos
mhm,
too.
mhm.
Like how would you like describe it, for someone that probably like never been there
Uh,
before?
it's beautiful. Like the people are very nice. I feel like that's what I really like about it. I've been to like Medellin, I've been to like Peru, I've been to like Mexico. Like people are nice there too, you know. And it's just like it's just a different type of vibe. Like every country has like special things about them, and I feel like we have nice people around, you know, and you can enjoy your time there. You can go to Guayaquil,
Yeah.
you can go to Quito, you can go to Cuenca, you know, you can go to Galapagos Islands.
All
Galapagos
right.
Islands is pretty famous, you know, it's
Oh
like
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
true.
turtles and stuff.
And
Like
like by like the equator and all that.
exactly,
All
yeah.
right,
By
true, true.
by the equator is Quito. That's where my mom's from, you know?
All right,
Yeah.
true. Cause I know there's like bear like Ecuadorians like here and like also in New York too. Like this guy like I used to watch on like YouTube named Frank Legend. He's Ecuadorian and like living in New York and all that too. So
Okay, sick.
I think those are like the two areas you're gonna see like bear Ecuadorians and like maybe Miami too and all that.
We
But
don't eat hamster, okay? That's like other people do that in Ecuador, not us.
true,
Don't
true.
believe the videos on Instagram you see. They're just like
All
they're
right.
dissing.
All right, proper man. Um, as far as like your musical background and history too, because I don't know if like anyone like you like talked about it like in other interviews and all that too. Like I don't know if you had like mom or dad or anyone that made music and all
Yeah.
that.
No, my parents didn't make music. My sister's really good at drawing. Like she's very like good with art. She can paint and stuff and like that. I feel like that's amazing. Like we got something different because I can't draw for shit,
Sure, nah, I know
you
what
know.
you mean, man.
But other than that, no, my Dukes weren't. I think my dad's musically inclined. You know, like I think if I put him in the studio, he'll know how to flow and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I think
true.
maybe that's where I get it from.
Probably do like some bachata or
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
dembo and things like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
too.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
no, for
man.
sure. I got a bachata record, you know, I was just doing super nice.
All right,
Yeah.
proper man. So you're like the only one in your family that made music and all that.
Yeah, it's kinda crazy. Yeah, yeah. It's special, you know?
Yeah. Has it like kind of like changed for you, like in a way too? Like just like being the only one, like kind of like repping the family, just like when they go to the street and like they like you play like a record, like and
Mhm,
they're like
mhm.
surprised and all that too. Is it like kind of like an interesting like feeling in a way too?
It's fun because like usually like you know a lot of people want to make music now and stuff, but like my family, like my cousins, like everyone's doing like something different, you know. And it's cool that I'm like kind of the only one, but they're very supportive. Like if I'm at my cousin's house, we bump one of my tracks, you know, that they actually like, and it's like it's genuine. It's not just like oh, cause I know you, you know what I mean? Like that's what I like about it, cause like yeah, I feel like I'm the same way. Like if I had a cousin that made music, if I liked one song, I generally play it, but if I don't like it, I'm not gonna be playing it.
Or for sure, man.
You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. And like as far as like artists and like genres, like based on like influence and all that
Mhm.
too. I know you talked about like MJ and all that being like a focal point and all that too, but who are like some other ones that you're kind of like influenced by and all that, and like who would you like to work with?
There's this new guy that came out. I forgot his name. Yeah, let me look at my phone. Like 2 seconds. I have like one of his records. He's like he has a cool voice. He kind of sounds like me a little bit, but he just sounds like a little more different. But his name is. Let me tell you. He's very new, so maybe that's why I'm tripping. Uh, oh, his name is Dice. Dice.
All right.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's like Spanish guy. It's nice.
Okay, proper.
But other influences, like I don't know, I just like a little bit of everything, rock pop. You know, I really like that Spanish music too. Obviously, I like hip hop, rap. It depends on my mood. You know, weekly moods.
All right, for sure, man. And
Yeah.
like, like even like other people, like aside from that guy too, like anyone else you don't want to work with, like musically?
That I don't want to work with.
No, that you want to work
Oh,
with musically?
damn! I love to work with Tory Lanez, man. Tory Lanez is fire. You know, Tory Lanez is musically talented. I think like amazing. Yeah, from what I can think of
All
for
right,
now.
proper, yeah.
Um,
And
oh, there's this guy from Toronto actually. His name is Yerms. He's pretty fire. He's like underground. Have you heard of
all
him?
right, yeah,
Yerms is fire. So he's sick.
yeah. I've seen him live maybe some years back and all that too. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he's a good performer and all that.
He's fire, bro. Like I've been tuned in, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
true,
he's
true.
sick. Yeah.
Have you heard of this guy named Sarisa by any chance?
Sonrisa's doing good too. Yeah,
Yeah,
He's Spanish too. It's fire,
I think
fam.
Argentinian or something like that
Yeah,
too.
that's
Yeah,
fire.
like he signed a deal with like Atlantic and all that
Yeah, he
too.
blew up like
Yeah,
quick, fam. It was like 4 months. I'm like, what the bomber
yeah.
ass? What the fuck?
For sure, man. I think like there's like some other guys too. Kato's Eyes like doing this thing.
Yeah, Kato's cool.
Quasi
I don't know who
Bear
that is.
people.
10K Moss was cool. 10K Moss is kind of how I like. I kind of got introduced to the underground scene. Like, you know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
cool as fuck. Yeah,
yeah,
he's
man.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know like there's a new guy that I want to tell you about too. He's like friends with like Kevin too, JB Eden. Like he's like
Oh
pretty
yeah,
hard.
JB Eden's sick. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I met him through Kevin. He's a nice guy. Still super
yeah,
nice guy. He
man.
helped us shoot the music video for Devil's
Yeah.
Lie. He was there helping out. He's a very good sport, man. Very
For
nice
sure,
guy.
man. For
We
sure.
put him in the video.
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
And as far as like your first time like in the studio, like tell me more about that and how was that experience?
Yeah.
Like like even being in the studio for the first time, you know?
I feel like I didn't really know what I was doing. I kind of was just there, and like, cause it was more of my like my old friends that booked it. Like they were kind of just like, like, yo, just come, and I came, and yeah, it was just like I had to kind of learn and do different things. But since the beginning, I was always trying to a little bit something a little different than like the normality, and I feel like it kind of worked, and I feel like that's what made me stand out the most. So I
Yeah,
just kept
true.
doing it.
And there's like like various like creative processes, like even like
Yeah.
making music and all that too. So how was like that feeling like? And like even like a day in making or like recording music and all that, you know?
I feel like I just like I know if it's like, yo, everyone says this, but like, bro, like making music, well, that's why we understand like us as musicians, like we love this shit. Like no matter what happens in our lives, no matter what we're going through. Like I've been gone for a while. If you haven't noticed, like I haven't posted as much as I used to, and life's right. Life is life, and making music just feels better. And I feel like that's when the best music kind of comes out. And I just hope when the world, if the world waits for me a little bit, I have a lot of good music coming out.
For sure, man.
You
And
know.
like I know like some people like their studio experience is like very different and all that too. Sometimes they'll have like a lot of people like in the studio,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Others it's just like the producer, engineer, whatnot, and all that too. And sometimes like they'll alter like certain things to kind of make
Mhm.
the experience good. So how was that like for you? Like when going to the studio, is it just only you and the engineer and all that, or?
It depends. Most of the time, like 70% of the time, it's just me and Caleb. We're just working, and that's something that I've been working on too, guys. For like big news, I started engineering like maybe like 6 months back, and like I worked with Caleb, and he showed me, and I've been really good at it, and I've actually just been taking clients and not even like recording myself. So I kind of fell in love with that too, man, and that's something I never knew that I would like. So it's like that's crazy.
Proper,
Something
man.
very new in my life.
Proper. And I guess this is like like self-taught, like nothing like you went to like school for and all that.
No, he showed me. Like I told him, "Hey, listen, like instead of like let's book studio time, let's book teaching time."
All right.
And he's like, "Yo, I'm down." He was a good sport about it. And he showed me some stuff, and he showed me the layouts, and he has a very good ear, and I appreciate that. And that's taken me to like I feel like a next level of as an artist. I feel great. I feel good.
All right, proper,
Yeah.
man. And like usually like when people record or like they do music and all that
Yeah.
too, like they'll use like certain things and
Yes.
vices.
Yes.
So
Yes.
do you ever feel like it makes them more creative? Like when doing like certain stuff like that, or does it become like a hindrance like in a way?
Honestly, I love because I've been working with so many different people, right? And it's crazy. I haven't even posted it on social media. I've been doing other ways to like um promote it. And I posted one on my second account. Like I've been not promoting it straight, and like the clients that I get are just it's so cool to work with different type of artists. Like you hear this guy's like no autotune at all. You know what I mean? Some guys like max autotune, but they can make it sound cool. Some people like certain things, and it's nice to work with people. Like it makes you think of like the way you make music, like wow, like you really know how to help people. Like as a recording engineer, like they should be able to agree with you. Like I built so much clients in so early time because I feel like I understand that. You know what I mean? It's like maybe I'm just happy about it right now. It's not a big deal, but like I love it.
Yeah.
It's sick.
And like depending on genre to
Yeah,
genre,
yeah, yeah,
because
exactly.
like I also work at a photo studio here and there sometimes too, and we have like different clients like coming every other day
Yeah, yeah.
too. Punjabi artists,
Yep.
rappers,
A lot of Punjabi artists.
so
Yeah.
you're gonna get like different like types of sounds and styles like every other day and all that too.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
sometimes you'll enjoy it, other times it's like, it
I
is
love it, man. Unless they're like you're shit and you like not shit, but like you literally just have no musical like most people can make a flow. You know what I mean? Most people know how to make a flow, and if you just help them, it works. But like if you're like musically like just destroyed, that's a little hard to work with because you can't really help. You know
all
what I
right,
mean?
for sure.
I don't know
Yeah.
how to
Yeah.
not destroyed, but like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah. Like would you ever do like a country music session, like you have
of
like a country
course,
band or like a country
yeah,
artist,
yeah.
so
Very open to it.
all
Very
right.
open to it. That'd be cool. Definitely would make a country song. I just feel like a lot of people are doing that right now. Now it's like a little crazy. I
Yeah.
just want to stick to the Spanish. Maybe a Spanish country song, huh? Huh?
I mean,
Huh?
there's corridos, like
Oh, corridos. Yeah, that's kind of like that, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, yeah.
because you get like the whole like ranchero
Yeah,
vibes and
that's true.
things like
That's
that
true.
too,
I
and
love
like
corridos,
yeah,
man. Yeah, yeah.
man.
I did a corridos track with Max Woods from Winnipeg,
All
bro.
right, true,
That guy's my
true.
dogs, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah, for
it was
sure.
super sick.
Yeah, man. I mean, like what, like Peso Pluma's like doing his thing, Junior H. I
Yeah.
fuck with like
Junior
Reza
H.
Regida like a little bit more and all that too. So,
Maybe I've heard songs. I'm just bad with names of everybody, everything.
no worries, man. And I mean, no, like knowing that you're like a big like MJ fan and all that too.
Yeah.
So I want to add this like in debate and all that too. Would you add like Madonna like in the top three with MJ and Prince and all that, or she's
Madonna?
yeah, yeah.
Nah, nah, nah. Nah, nah,
You think so? Like
nah, nah. It's Eddie Murphy first, fam.
Eddie Murphy, like party all the time, and all that.
I just wanna party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Yo, bro, that track, you play that shit anywhere, as that shit's lit.
Pretty
You know?
much it. But I mean, Madonna had like a
I'm
lot of
just joking,
classics and
man.
all that too.
Yeah. I know, I know, I know.
Like a Virgin, like that was like proper and all that too. Because heard it on a podcast too. Because you know,
Mhm.
like she was like doing like big numbers. Then like MJ and like Prince here and there too. So
Yeah. No, shout out Madonna, bro.
all right,
Shout out Prince. Shout out. Yo, you know what I seen the other day? What's the Bohemian Rhapsody
yeah,
documentary?
yeah.
But I heard that's very inaccurate.
Yeah, I think you have to watch the movie. Like I think the biopic. You
I
know.
did, but I heard it's inaccurate. I was reading some shit online. Yeah, but like he was really good at singing. His band.
Yeah, and like I think the like percussion orchestration too. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
proper.
he
You
was
know.
sick like a like that shit was insane, you know?
Shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like listening to some like Bob Dylan, like I think earlier today too, and like you know,
Mm-mm.
like even like in
Yeah.
his era too, like they made like some interesting music too, you know. So
Yeah. Some different music. But see, all that is experimental. Like at first you're like, fuck that. But then yo, you can make something special,
yeah,
man. It
man,
just has to make sense, you know? It
pretty
has
much.
to be special but also make sense.
And like you know, like talking about like drugs and like you know alcohol and things like that
Yeah.
too. Like some people like it could like
You
it
can
could like
relate.
work and it can
Mhm.
like not work sometimes too because I'd say like for one example like Jimi Hendrix like you know when he's on like psychedelics and things like that too
Mhm.
like it creates like a better vibe and all that too like that's why
Yeah.
with like Purple Haze and
Yeah.
the Watchtower and all that too you get like that exciting like flow and all that but
Mhm.
others like let's say like a Rio the Young OG or like someone else too like
Mhm.
more of the new stuff too like it's not gonna hit the same too like when they're doing certain things and all you know
That's
so
true. That's true. Yeah. It all depends. Everyone's ears changes too. Like, you know, somebody might not like it anymore and it could be fire as fuck, right? So it's like it all depends on timing too. I think timing is everything, especially when you drop music nowadays. It's like you gotta see what the perfect time to post or the perfect time for this and that shit's annoying. It's
pretty
like,
much, man. Yeah,
oh.
for sure. And I mean, you dropped like "Love So Loud," like you know, you had
Yeah.
a two-part series, two part one, part two.
Mhm.
One I
Yeah.
think with the cartoon artwork, the other with
Yeah.
you and the girl
My
and all that
sister
too.
drew that one.
All right,
Yeah, so she drew that one, so it's special, you know, and
yeah,
then
true.
yeah, that was cool.
And then I think Cholito's Way.
Yeah.
So I think that might have been like a greatest hits thing. I don't know if that's true and all that too.
Yeah. But there was a
So
lot of new records on there as well. But yeah, it was more of just like a lot of my old songs. So just like the new fans can kind of not fans, but my family can see like you know all my old music that kind of what got me there. You know, and just my most favorite ones, most streamed ones, and it just was good times.
yeah, for sure, man. And I want to like dive deep onto the whole like Canadian like Latin
Hmm.
music awards situation too because you went there last year in Montreal with
Shout
Underground
out
Nation too.
Local Guanaco invited me out there. Yeah.
True.
Well, Underground Nation, that's my
Yeah,
dogs,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, because I know you guys like I think did like a vlog and all that too. You showcase like some of the stuff too. So
Yeah.
how was like that vibe like in the experience? You know.
It was cool, man. It was lit. It was the first time in a while in Montreal, and it was different. Like I'm glad that local brought me out there. It was very nice to see the culture together, and hopefully, you know, Cholo could be on there one day, and Cholo could keep doing his thing too. And
Yeah,
it's nice to like see people, especially Spanish community, get together. And it's hard, you know, in Canada. It's like you know, it's people don't look at the Spanish music the same, but it's like
yeah,
it's sad, but at the same time, like, bro, we got the socials. Like, there's no
yeah.
complaining. There's no like, you know, we don't have this.
And you
Just,
guys,
you
you
know,
guys have like TLN as well too. Like I remember like TLN used to
Chilean
be.
used to be big, bro.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
anymore.
Like I remember they used to have I don't know like you know like The
Univision.
Sopranos and all that, right?
Yeah.
They used to like put like some of the episodes of The Sopranos on
On
there too.
TLN?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
I think
You guys know Univision. If you guys know, you guys are real Latin mans.
yeah, and then like the Italian like things and all that too. But yeah, man. I mean, like it was like one of like the interesting like channels
You know
like
what's
back.
crazy? My mom used to watch TLN and they used to play a lot of Italian stuff and she started just like watching it because
Yeah,
she's like,
true,
yo, it's
true.
cool. Like, she kind of understands a little bit and
Yeah,
she liked the novels. I
for
mean,
sure.
the,
Telenovelas and
yeah,
all that, yeah. And I
yeah.
mean, Omni did some like Spanish stuff too and all that too. Like I don't know, like because like sometimes too it'll be like different like time areas and all that too.
Yeah.
But
I watched one too, even. It was called, what's it called? El something about mañana, bro. That's a sick
I guess
novella,
it's
man.
and I think they had George Lopez on TLN
Okay,
like
fire,
on one too, you
fire.
know. So yeah,
Uh, ma. Okay, yeah, George Lopez is sick, man.
yeah. I mean, I know like the previous seasons too, like they were pretty good. Like I had a thing for Masiela, like Lucia and all that too, but like she's
Mhm.
not like a real Latina and all that too. She was
Who?
like
His wife? In
No,
the movie?
the daughter, you know?
I don't remember what she looked like. My brain's fucked.
Her name's like Carmen and all that too. Because like there's
Carmen.
like the short kid named Max and then Carmen and then like later seasons I think they had
Another person?
another person too, but like
Mm,
Masiela, she was like a little bit of a dream crush that I had to, and then I think
nice.
they swapped her out for like another one too. But I think she's not even like Latina too. She's like Albanian and all that too. So
That was your dream crush?
a little bit
Nice.
like back in the day,
When
you
you were
know?
younger,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
You know what I used to like? It's kind of weird because not a lot of people like that. I used to fuck with Chloe Grace Moretz. You know who that is?
I think so.
The girl from Kick Ass?
I think so too. She's like the short girl, right, with the bob and all that.
I think so. Yeah, the blonde
Yeah,
girl. Yeah, yeah. Yo, bro, I don't know what it was about her. When I was a you, I used to love her.
yeah, for sure, man. But yo, who else? Kristen Herrera was like Dream Team, Victoria Justice too, and all that. Like, because like Kristen Herrera, she was like playing Dana, like in
Mhm.
Dana, like Zoe 101 and all that too. Like, she was like a little bit of a nice thing for me.
Okay, okay.
Adrian Bailon and all that too. Like, she's like some fine shit right there too. So,
Nah. I don't know. I'm bad with names. Maybe pictures. I'm good.
she was like the Latina in Cheetah Girls and all that too. Because there's like Raven. There's her.
Raven.
There's like another black girl and like some white girl, but like the white girl's like also like Latina too from like Spain.
Okay, okay. That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
but
So I don't. You like Spanish girls, then? That's
I
the facts, bro. That's the
yeah, I
facts.
like everyone too, but like
Yeah.
Latina is like kind of like a thing
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
heart
yeah,
too, you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Fire,
So
fire, fire,
yeah, for
fire.
sure, bro. But yo, I
Yeah.
mean, with Latino music too, because I know like it's like a big thing right now too, because
Mhm.
Fido Blanco, he's like a very big one too.
Ito.
Esco,
Esco.
who else? Chromas,
Chromas. Yeah, yeah. Who else? There's some good Spanish artists. Let me
Poppy AQ and all
see.
that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Papi Q. Who else? Who else is out there? There's a
freaking
couple.
this
Arturo Santos is fire, bro.
True.
That's one of my favorites.
Ziggery and all that too. Like he's like a rapper, but
Okay,
he's like
sick,
Mexican and all that too. A
sick.
friggin'
Los Playmakers, bro. Yo, Los Playmakers just went to Colombia to make songs with make beats. Am I mistaken? In a camp with like Maluma and shit, bro. Those guys are sick. They're two guys from Toronto and they do Spanish beats. If you guys need them, Los Playmakers, Los Playmakers, Los Playmakers. Michi is good too. Michi's fire. Michi's making good music too. Yeah, I just gotta
yeah,
shout out to the gang.
yeah. I mean, because like you don't really like realize that to like now and all that too, and it's like amazing on how like they're putting
Yeah.
out too. They even have like I think a Latin Juno and all that too.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. I
So
think they just started with that. So I don't know
yeah,
how like, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But like even with the state of the like Toronto Latino music scene and all that too, like how do you feel about the state of that too, and like like defining like your role like in there and all that, you know?
Well, like in the Spanish scene?
Yeah, like in the Toronto Spanish scene, you know?
I don't know. I feel like it's hard for me to like get in there because like I do English, I do reels. Like I'm just like I'm that guy from the Spanish scene that's like from Toronto. You know what I mean? But like I can also make Spanish music, so they're kind of like, yo, I accept you. You know, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
true.
Like so it's a little bit hard, but I just gotta keep working, keep practicing, and I know things are gonna work out. And just like with everything that's been happening music wise and shit, it's just more of where I want to be and work how comfortable I want to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Because like Latinos, like they support hard, like when it comes to music too.
Sometimes.
Like if you go to like LA, like or like anywhere like in the South, like
Yeah,
West
yeah,
in the
yeah,
States
yeah,
too,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
pack out shows and all that too. And like
Yeah,
like even in some shows too, like in the States and all that, like they sell out shows and all that. And then
yeah.
Toronto, it's here and there too. I mean, for Bad Bunny, Carol G, I could get it too, but
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's smaller
some,
artists and not really here because there's not like a lot of like, I
yeah,
don't think there's just a lot of Spanish people out here, and that's okay,
yeah. I
but
mean, there's like more in Montreal, right?
yeah, in Montreal,
Yeah,
yeah, New York is like, yeah, even though it's not Canada, I love New York. New York is sick. New York's like my
like
favorite place ever.
you've went there before and all that.
I went there like three times.
All
Lit.
right,
It's been
sure.
fun.
All right.
I went there a couple times. It's fun. It's
All right,
fun.
man. Yeah, I got like family in New York too, and like I
Yeah,
know
same.
talked about like how there's like an Ecuadorian like scene there too, so it's like
Yeah, yeah.
probably
Very
so
nice,
yeah,
man. It's a
man.
super nice like place for Ecuadorians. It's
True,
cool.
true.
Yeah.
But like even with like Latinos like in a way too, do you ever feel like they're like huge supporters like of music like in a way too,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like mixed, like every 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 there's always bad eggs, so it's like it's either they love you, they hate you in the middle. So it's like I don't really think about that too much.
for sure, bro. You also like remix some like songs here and there too. You've done like some covers too. So like I Wanna Love You, the Spanish track, like that's like pretty proper too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think you've done some covers, some songs too, but it's
Yeah,
like
I've done old ones. I haven't done like recently new ones. I did the old Michael Jackson one, but I feel like that put me on like a lot of like spotlight too,
yeah, for
because it was a little
sure.
bit different. I don't love the song anymore, but I'm glad I made it.
True. And
you
like,
know.
what made you decide, like, kind of like on doing that? And have you ever felt like it helped, like your artistry in a way?
Yeah, yeah. Like putting out the song.
well, like working on it and like like improving your artistry too
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You gotta be able to adapt, Not be like, oh, this only works because I can do it and da da da, That doesn't work like that.
yeah, for sure. And as far as like platforms and all that, like which
Mhm.
one do you feel like helps out more too? Like TikTok, IG,
Uh,
YouTube, like in a way too? Like when it comes to like, getting like engagement and like finding like, like listeners and all that?
for me, Instagram is pretty good. My TikToks are right. Like when I post on different, like on my different TikTok accounts, they do better. Is I feel like just my TikToks just like it's because I've had my TikTok since like a long time,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But like my Instagram does well. My Instagram does more well than it's more engaging. But my TikTok does okay.
True,
It does
true.
okay.
Have you ever thought about like doing like burner pages or having like do people do like fan pages
So
and
I
all that?
have I have like one of my friends who works and he has like bare like clip pages. When I used to stream and he used to just post on the clip pages and we used to spam that and yo that was the goal like to do clips and just get the clips to go viral and my clips were doing pretty good. They're like getting 20, 30 bands, 10 bands, 15 bands. It's not crazy, but yo, if you stay consistent, like eventually that shit will go up. But the thing is, streaming is like not really my thing still.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Because like you have to get like because I think like IRL streaming too, like it's like
Yeah.
kind of too because you need the backpack, you need someone to like film you and all that, and
It's
like
not even that, like, I could film myself, it's just I don't feel like I have the energy to be, like, talking to everybody for, like, so long, it's just not my thing, you know? I'm get tired of hearing people and talking to people, and social battery runs out, and I
yeah,
feel like
true,
a lot of people
true.
understand that, like,
Yeah,
there are
yeah,
some cool streamers that just kick back and chill, but, like, I don't know if people who like that, I feel like people watch my stream because I had baddies in there.
yeah, true.
You know?
And like depends on the content too. Like IG, TikTok too, you have to like figure out the content like in a way
Yeah,
too,
exactly,
and
you can't
like
even post like, I couldn't post half the shit that I did my streams on TikTok and stuff because like, they banned me,
yeah, yeah.
So
Or like if you use like certain words, things like that
yeah,
too. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
true.
But, like, yeah, you just gotta be careful and just post, like, I honestly, I wanna show my followers good things anyways, so it's like, yeah, it's like, I'm not trying to post all that anyways, trying to, like, change.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Well, I've been doing different things. I'm excited to show, like, what the world what I have. It's very different from the old stuff,
All right, man. How do you feel about AI right now too? Because I know there's like a lot of like shit going on with like AI, like in music and like even with like people using
Mhm,
Suno,
mhm,
people
mhm.
doing like all the other things and all that.
Honestly, I kinda like it, and I'll tell you why. I like it because now it gives an artist a chance to be more raw and more it'll stand out more. So now there's more people that are like, "Yo, AI, 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 AI," and then it's like, "Yo, brother, you don't even." It sounds good, but it's not like it's not emotion. You don't hear those cracks. You don't hear you don't hear like the sadness in your voice. Like it sounds very good, but there's always something missing. Maybe one day they'll get there where like nothing will be missing. But right now, I feel like it gives me a chance to like really like talk to my audience.
Sure. So using it more like as a tool than like using it like all like around and all that.
Not just bun it. Like if you want to use it, use it. I use like my chat GPT for like, like business questions and stuff like that. And I have to do some shit, but like I don't overuse it because at the same time, like you want to still use and think with your
Yeah, for
brain,
sure.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, true.
like you get to a point where you're just using that shit all day and it's like it's too much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because I know like Timbaland, like he signed like an AI artist and all that. Like
Yeah.
he's like pushing
Yeah.
AI like in a way too. I don't know if you know like that whole like R&B
Mhm.
AI artist
Mhm,
like going
mhm.
on too. So like
Yeah.
you kind of like rate those like in a way too, or
Man, I don't know. Like have fun. You do you. Like if it works for you, if you're getting your bag and you enjoy it, have fun, bro. Break a leg. But like if you're doing it just to like I don't know. I don't feel like it ruins it. Like if you're an artist, bro, and you know how to make good music, it won't ruin it for you. Cause like at the end of the day, you're a creative, right? You can make this shit happen if you believe in yourself like that.
all
You know?
right, proper man.
Yeah.
I know we're gonna have like a little bit of an interesting debate right here too, but like
Yeah, let's do it.
audio versus visuals, like which is like more better, like in a way too.
So I was a big visual guy, big like music video, music video, music video. Eventually people stopped liking music videos. Now it's like reels. Like, yo, you gotta make a bunch of reels. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm trying to adapt to that and stuff. But I don't like just putting out audios. My boys told me like, "Yo, just put out audios, bro. Like, even if you don't put a music video out so people can listen to your music." And I understand that. I understand like audios are very important, but I love putting out a visualizer. I love putting out me singing it, or like even if it's something simple, like I don't want to just post the audio with the cover art. Cover arts are my biggest pet peeves because like so annoying to make. You don't know what to put. Like
Yeah,
like I want to put something special. I don't want to just put like
yeah,
some
for sure.
crazy shit.
Yeah, because for visuals for me too, like sometimes too, they're good and bad, like depending on
Yeah,
situations too.
yeah,
Like the bad part is like some people are like using like the same locations or like the same setup,
yeah,
like stuff like
yeah,
that too.
yeah,
So that's like kind of play out. Like
yeah,
if it's like good, I think it's like
yeah,
more
yeah,
on
yeah.
the direction and styling of it too and all
Exactly,
that. But audio, you can
exactly.
never go wrong with
Mhm.
like a good like audio
A
format
good
too.
song.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true, yeah. A lot
yeah,
of people, like, even the bigger artists, they'll just post their audio because they just wanna show their fans,
yeah.
And that's I feel like I'm at a level to do that. It's just I wanna give my fans or my family like the best that I can, and sometimes I overthink shit,
All right, proper.
and it's annoying.
Yeah, because like you could have like if you have a good song but like bad visuals too, like
That
it's a
ruins it. It ruins a banger. I think so. You don't think so?
I think because like if you have a good song but like bad visuals, like I can understand it too. But if you have a bad like version of a song too, but like the visuals are like proper, because I look at like visuals like like an
Mhm.
appetizer like in a way too. The audio is like the full course like in a way
The
too.
main thing.
Pretty much because like when you hear the good audio, you're gonna enjoy like either way. So you could
Yeah,
like have so much like replay value. If you have
if you
visuals,
just enjoy it.
you can't just like play it like all the time unless you have like Apple Music and all
That's
that too,
true.
because you have to like kind of like put the video right here and then you're just gonna have to tune like with audio. I could just like put it on the
Yeah,
headphones and
just
then
listen to it.
pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah. So you're
so
saying like drop the audio and then post it on socials like as audio, and you're like, yo, listen to this shit now, right?
well kind of like in a way too, but like I'm just saying it like in general too. Like I think
Yeah.
a good audio format's like very great like in terms of like
Mhm, mhm,
delivery,
mhm,
pitch,
mhm.
everything else
Mhm,
too.
mhm.
Visuals, it's like you put something like it's okay too, because sometimes some visuals like it doesn't make sense with
Yeah.
the audio and all that
Yeah,
too.
yeah. That's
So
true. That's true. Yeah. I
yeah,
can see where you're coming from still.
yeah, for sure, man. Mental health check. So how's like your mental health right now and all that? No,
I'm okay. I feel good. I always find my way around things, and I feel like if you just try to do good, good things will happen.
for sure. Like on a scale of like 1 to 10, like so like 10 being at your best, one being like shit, right?
Uh, 8, 7.
All right.
We all have things we got to deal with. Like we're all like dealing with problems and shit that we got to figure out. I don't think we're all set. So there's always gonna be some. But like my mental health is blessed. Still, I'm happy. I make
True,
myself happy
true.
and shit. There's no reason to be sad. We're fucking walking. We got hands. We could run
Yeah,
around. God bless that. We have a voice to speak.
yeah.
There's no reason to be like
You're free
sad.
for the most part too. You're not in jail or you're
Exactly.
not like in the grave
Exactly.
in a way too. Yeah, no, that's
Exactly.
fast,
So
man.
if anybody's feeling sad out there, don't be sad, bro. Be grateful. Count the things that you do have. You know what I mean? Count the things that you've accomplished, and you'll feel better.
All right, proper.
Type shit.
And as far as like dealing with it, like how do you like deal with it? And like, do you feel like it's like very like overwhelming, like in a way too, like in a lot of the stuff like going on and all that?
Um. Yeah. But we all gotta deal with shit. We just gotta deal with it the right way. You know what I mean? Like find something like a good habit. You know what I'm saying? Don't like find a bad habit to like take those emotions away. And we just gotta deal with it. Even though sometimes we don't want to deal with it, we deal with it and then we go about our day. And if anything, that makes you a stronger person.
All right, proper, man.
Yeah.
For people that might have not have like heard about you or like that would like to know more about you and
Mhm.
all that too, like what are like some like free songs that you would like kind of like recommend for people to like tune in?
3 songs. Sicario. Sicario's cool, man. You guys will like Sicario. Nakitaki. Not Nakitaki. Well, maybe. Nelly.
Oh
Everyone
yeah,
loves Nelly. I feel like Nelly was cool.
Devil's a Liar.
Devil's a Liar's fire. Yeah, let's just put Devil's a Liar
Yeah,
as third
because
place
it's
right
recent too, and like I
there.
think like that's like kind of
Yeah,
like your best like right now too. So
yeah. I feel like it'll like when time passes, it'll become more of a fucking hit too.
pretty much, like you
Yeah,
never know who's gonna pick it up. Like
exactly,
TikTok, So
exactly.
yeah,
Yo, life
man.
life is crazy. You know what I've been noticing is like a lot of my old songs are getting videos done. Like my old song, there's this one song called "Leave Me the Fuck Alone," and people are like making videos on TikTok, but um it's an old ass song,
Yeah,
so you never know. But it's
true.
not like blowing up.
Yeah. Do you get paid from like the people like using it too? Like I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no, no. Just on streams. I just get my streaming bag.
All right, true, true. Yeah.
Mm.
And as
That's
far
why I
as
push like sorry to interrupt you. Like that's why I push like Spotify, all that stuff. Just I'm just trying to get my streaming thing. Not even the YouTube, just all stream.
like Spotify, Apple Music,
Yeah,
Amazon, things like that
exactly,
too. So
exactly. Just
yeah,
bump my
man.
shit, bro. Like you guys help me out. You guys feed me by listening to me,
Pretty
bro.
much. And as far as like what do you have like going on for 2026? Because right now we're I think in Q2 right now. That
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what do you have like going on next in terms of any music, creative projects, and so forth? And do you have any closing remarks you'd like to say?
We got a tape coming out. You know what I'm saying? A cash out or crash out coming out soon. You know what I'm saying? Been working on that for a while, and it's like it's gonna be cool, and I'm excited to show people. And it's a whole different like Cholo. It's a whole different me, and I'm excited for people to see it.